Greetings from your favorite towel head. Excuse my hair. Sorry, I got it all rolled up. Pardon me for coming out like this.
You know what the cigarette companies are telling you?
Hello, I'm Frida. I'm going to eat my lunch today. I have been careful to eat mostly low FODMAP for the past few days. That sauce is good. But from past experience, I know I need a little bit of gluten, just enough to move the excess estrogen out of my body, because having too much estrogen for some women is a very huge problem. So I make sure I eat at least one serving, 2 max, carefully measured, of glutinous carbs every day, even though it's on the high FODMAP diet. As long as the rest of my food is low FODMAP, it doesn't cause my stomach to hurt. So, I have some black noodles. The sauce is black. It's made of black soybeans. No, it's not made of black soybeans, but it's fermented black soybeans. It is from China. My vegetables that I sauteed are zucchini squash, carrots, and onions. Onions only bother me if they're raw. They don't bother me if they're cooked. So I have tried to eat vegetarian and vegan for most of my life. And what that usually means, I end up eating more carbs or a higher FODMAP diet. So I'm working on perfecting my diet for my body to feel good and be healthy. And to keep my IBS under control. I can't eat very many grains or legumes. They make me sick. It's like IBSD is or any form of IBS is a food insensitivity or intolerance. It's not an allergy, it's an intolerance. So bad things happen when I eat high FODMAP, but I didn't know about FODMAP until over the weekend when one of my friends mentioned that her friend had IBS. I mentioned in a video that I have IBSD, and a friend of mine told me about the FODMAP diet. Sarah Jane. That was very nice of you, Sarah Jane, to give me that information. Now, for the past few weeks, I've been sitting at home and having food meditation time, like when my husband and kids are at work. I mean, my husband's at work and the kids are at school. The house is quiet, it's mine, and I just started sitting and listening to my thoughts. I thought about which foods make me feel bad and which foods make me feel good. So, and the ones I was eliminating are high FODMAP. I didn't know that's what they were called. So the FODMAP, reading about FODMAP foods, and it's making it easier now to know which foods are probably triggers. Because I used to ask my doctor, why do I have low vitamin B12 when I eat eggs? Which is something I'll never give up. I can't be vegan because I like eggs too much. But she said that, no, I said that maybe my body's not absorbing because I do eat it. And I shouldn't have low B12 because I'm not vegan. And because I was reading about why people have low vitamin B12. So she's supposed to be making me an appointment with is it an endocrinologist? I think an endocrinologist. What is it called? I can't remember. I think it's an endocrinologist. It's to find out if I'm absorbing my nutrients from my food or not, or why I'm not. And what I'm learning now is about high FODMAP foods is that you know, what it does to my stomach is cause the food to go through undigested and unprocessed. So that would explain it, why I'm not absorbing if I add too much high FODMAP. Now, these noodles are made of wheat and they are high FODMAP, but for the rest of the day, for breakfast, I had no high FODMAP foods, and for dinner I will have no high FODMAP foods. So it will be okay if it's just a little. I wanted to be a vegetarian so bad, but I'm going to have to eat more meat to fill me up, because so many of the foods I was using to fill up was high FODMAP. So, sorry. I always wondered how people lived like that when vegetarian diet causes these issues that I was having with my stomach, and I didn't realize that it doesn't cause everyone to have that reaction. I wondered why people think it's superior when it just passes through. You know, it doesn't get digested. So, yeah, I was always hungry when I tried to do vegetarian, and it was because the carbs did not become broken down and digested, and whatever nutrients went in with it did just pass through. And if that happens today, when I'm eating these noodles, I don't know what I'm going to do. I guess I won't eat noodles anymore. That's too much. Chopsticks are fun. Another thing I have not been able to eat was any kind of artificial sweetener. I can handle stevia, but any of the ones that end in OL are high FODMAP. I didn't know that's what they were called, but I knew I cannot eat those because they give me a stomach ache. These are good. Furthermore, when I finish my meal, I'm going to take some probiotics because that helps. Probiotic medicines help. I take that Philips brand of probiotics because my gastroenterologist told me that it was one of the reliable ones. I was afraid. I didn't know which one to get because there's so many. So I asked his opinion, and that was one of the ones he told me. Philips and I think Flora, and there was one more that I couldn't find. But I do have good results from Philips. I like eating with chopsticks. Slows me down a lot. The vegetables are hard to pick up with it. Especially the carrots and onions. Squash are okay. I'm not shopping very much because I'm trying to just take a break from shopping too much because there are things we want to replace, and I have to save money for that. Can you hear the birds and roosters and my wind chime out there? I don't know if it makes it, if it's loud enough for you to catch it or not. I actually, the one thing I miss about eating low FODMAP is not being able to have a good sandwich. I love sandwiches, but I guess the wheat is on the high FODMAP. The information I got about high FODMAP is on the university website, so I'm sure it's reliable. It's tested by scientists. Ever since I stopped eating high FODMAP and stuck to low FODMAP and eat more meat now, it's been maybe 5 days and I feel better. I'm not getting tired as fast. I feel like I'm slimming down in 5 days, but I don't have a scale. The kids break my scale. One time I bought one, a good one, and the kids broke it. So, I didn't bother. The doctor will weigh me. I don't want anything like gastric bypass surgery or anything. I don't want anything like that. Nope. I talked with nurses and they see a lot of patients who have complications after getting gastric bypass. So I'm not ever going to get it. But the problem for me was knowing how to lose weight. When a lot of the healthy foods I was eating, like grains and legumes and certain vegetables and most fruit, I can eat it because it flares up my IBSD. I can't exercise because of my hernia. Every doctor says, lose weight, lose weight. Well, wave your magic wand then. My hernia is all in shreds. I have to have revision surgery, but the doctor won't do the surgery until I lose weight. So how am I supposed to lose weight? It involves starving myself. I can not eat sugar-free candies that have that artificial sweetener that ends in OL, but this one from Russell Stover is sweetened with stevia, and I can handle that. Can handle stevia. I have stevia to sweeten my tea with, but I have developed a liking for unsweet green tea, and I always love this cup my sister gave me a long time ago. Love is the key that opens the heart, and I love it so much. It used to have a little ceramic spoon that fit here in the handle, but it broke. It got dropped and it broke. When you have a lot of small children, you just learn that that's part of life. Things get dropped. There, although this is a cup, it's kind of irreplaceable, but it's one of those things. I want to eat my vegetables, but I don't think you all want to hang out and watch every minute of this. Those vegetables were very good. Now, I'm going to eat the sugar-free Pecan Delight Russell Stover for part of my dessert. I like that. I like to get the big bag of variety. And I hide it from my kids because they'll eat it. Very good dessert. This one, the Pecan Delight, has caramel and bits of pecan and chocolate. Very, very good. So I found out which teas are low FODMAP and which ones are high. So green tea is a low FODMAP tea. I had some in the cabinet that were high FODMAP and I threw those away. Oolong and chamomile are both high FODMAP. This is my stainless steel water cup with a stainless steel straw. I like it because my water, because it's going to last. It'll last a lifetime if it doesn't get lost because it's stainless steel. In the time I've had it a couple of months. I would have used and broken maybe 5 cups from the Dollar Tree. And that's a lot of plastic to throw away. So I decided to spend $5 or $6 and get myself a stainless steel cup. It'll last long. And anyway, the last one of these that I'm going to eat for my dessert is mint. Chocolate and mint. It's like a peppermint patty, but also sweetened with stevia. It's just like a peppermint patty. Mint is a good finish to a lunch or a meal. I will not have any more high FODMAP food today. Those noodles were it. For dinner, I'll probably eat a burger with an egg on top, or a couple spoonfuls of peanut butter and some celery. The taste of mint. I forgot now if mint is high or low FODMAP. But it's such a small amount, I'm not worried. I'm not going to eat the whole bag. My stomach feels better. And I feel better. So, thank you for watching, everybody. Have a great week. Thanks for watching my video.